I don't want that in there, man. She's a slut. She's lying.
I live on Social Security. I'd like to keep that.
In this day and time, you virtually cannot have a single income household.
Back then, everybody worked in the coal mines or the steel mills, but there's hardly any mines left anymore.
The way they're trying to get rid of coal, fossil fuels, I mean...
I think it's the most important thing in my lifetime.
Vote Trump 2024. He is the best man for the job.
Vote for Kamala Harris. Thank you.
With a good conscience, I can't vote.
I'm about half sick of seeing this shit on YouTube. Every time I turn the damn TV on, it's fucking Kamala getting bashed by Trump, Trump getting bashed by Kamala. I don't give a fuck. Same shit every time. Oh, so-and-so did this, he did that. Doesn't matter. As long as somebody's in the office to fix the shit, that's all we fucking need.
What shit?
We're facing World War III, poverty. We're looking to go for another Great Depression.
Good morning, America. You're watching Channel 5, Election Season 2024. We're here in Gallatin, Pennsylvania, AKA the Paris of America's Rust Belt, a once thriving hub of the steel, coal, and railroad industry. As you can see, though, unfortunately, there's trash for yards, if not meters. Marlboro empty cigarette packages, 5-hour energies discarded on the ground, decay, blight. Rust Belt. You're not gonna find any Stumptown coffee or voodoo donuts around here. Rust Belt. There's no vegan co-ops or zine fairs or flea markets or streetwear meetups or meet and greets with rappers around here. Just hardworking Americans with Chevy Silverados and dreams of the past that meet with the harsh realities of the future.
What place?
Rust Belt. We have an election in 10 days, so we're here in a swing state to talk to the people and see how they're feeling. Oh shit, there's a guy on a lawnmower. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. Sir! The first Pennsylvanian I flagged down for an interview was the town's grass cutter, a man named Larry, who, like 68% of voters in Cambria County, cast a ballot for Donald Trump in 2020 and planned to do so again.
All them coming into our country, did they get shots? Did they get vaccinated? Did they do, they're bringing diseases in our country.
Did you get vaccinated?
What?
No, I'm still living.
But you feel like they should get them?
What's that?
You feel like they should get them, though?
Like I said, I just want to see an honest person in there, and I think he is.
I'm going for a job right now at McDonald's.
He then took a jab at Harris, who has shared she worked at McDonald's during college. But Trump continues to say he doesn't believe it.
Trump went to McDonald's, yeah. What they did was, years ago, we could get the sausage, egg, and any time of the day. Well, then they changed it. You can only get it for breakfast.
Right. You think Trump might change that?
He can do it. I like Trump.
Dude,
the man
what
can
the
talk
fuck is
for
this
2
guy
hours
talking about?
straight, and you can understand what he's saying.
Kamala, you're fired. Get out of here.
I don't want that whore in there, man. She's a slut. She's lying. All they do is lie.
When you say Kamala is on some sort of slut behavior, what did she actually do?
No, well, I don't think she's going to do anything. She's just lying. She said about this and that, and this, what is it, the transgenders or whatever that.
As president, she would use executive authority to ensure transgender people who rely on the state for medical care, including those in prison, would have access to comprehensive treatment associated with gender transition, including all necessary surgical care.
I want to see Trump in there.
Larry, being my first interviewee, gave me the impression that the whole town of Glitzen was nothing but working-class white Americans who'd fallen victim to culture war distractions deployed by the media and the politicians they work for. But according to many other locals, the town was once a predominantly Democrat union stronghold until Trump came into the picture in 2016.
This was all Democratic. We used to have big Democratic rallies here back in this town. Used to have 5,000-6,000 people in the coal mines and stuff, and it was all labor, Everything's closed, everything's gone. I mean, I have customers in here that hate me because I don't love Trump. And I see violence coming down the road. I mean, people are really brainwashed by this. It's crazy. Most of them are uneducated and really don't care about it. They hear somebody preaching bullshit and they fall for it, and just like drug addicts, like, hey, try this stuff, make you really feel good. Like, I never went to college, but I'm not, that naive to believe in this horse shit.
Part of the pro-Trump fervor that sees certain parts of the state is a result of direct campaigning. Pennsylvania is one of the 7 swing states on the ballot, a term that refers to politically diverse states that have a chance of either voting red or blue, and it's small towns like Glitzen that matter most to the Trump campaign. Virtually all of Pennsylvania's major population centers, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, State College, Erie, and Harrisburg, all lean strongly Democrat, but the rural counties between the cities, particularly in western PA, compose the largest conservative voting bloc in the state. So Trump has been here heavy, promising to bring back coal mining and steel manufacturing, industries that have been in dramatic decline since the 1950s.
I
honestly think mining's done.
Yeah, what dictates what the state will become in terms of color? Is it like the counties, the people, the what?
This came as a result of a few factors, such as automation and technological advancement. But the primary driver in the economic collapse of the Rust Belt was globalization, wherein
So it's vote count per state, and then it goes to the electoral college, and then the thing gets made, right?
corporations betrayed the unions and outsourced labor to countries with lower wages and raw material costs.
We are going to put our coal miners back to work.
Despite Trump's promises, U.S. coal jobs went down 24%.
This is, oh shit, Adam, can you be? Okay, let me describe to me how the election system works in Canada. Explain it right now. Explain it. Explain how it works over here and how we have it. Because clearly you know the whole system. Oh, you know, dude. It's because I barely lived there. I don't know all this. All
During
about
his
it.
previous term in 2016. But that wasn't necessarily all his fault.
I don't know.
Every bill he proposed was shot down by a then Democrat majority Congress, who cited the often dangerous working conditions inside the mines themselves, and more importantly, environmental concerns associated with coal mines. Coal releases more carbon emissions and greenhouse gases than any other energy source, and is considered to be a major driver of climate change and global warming in the area.
Which I agree. You know, I lived here all my life, and I see the winter. We don't have winter anymore here. I mean, we used to be able, the roads used to be impassable when I was a kid growing up here. The snowstorms were so violent, it was crazy, and now we get nothing. So there's, people don't believe in climate change. Well, what the hell happened to winter in the middle of Pennsylvania?
Hot.
You feel like a lot of people just don't care about this election?
Yeah, honestly. I think we're screwed either way, and I think the whole country thinks the same thing.
On one hand, you got a guy that's a liar and a thief, wants to be a dictator, wants to take care of all his buddies, the rich and wealthy. And the other party, they just don't give a shit. And where do we stay? Down where they want us.
As I hung out at the gas station in town, I could sense a general feeling of disillusionment with the upcoming election.
Honestly, just lower prices is all I want. Honestly, I'm tired of it.
After all, both parties had their chance. 4 years to change things in Cambria County, PA.
Why don't everybody just goes to fucking nuclear?
And neither Democrats or Republicans succeeded in raising the median household income to above $55,000 per year, or decreasing the poverty rate below where it currently sits at 16.9%, 6 points above the national average.
I just want shit to be over.
What are the main concerns that face your life on a day-to-day basis?
Spending upwards of $3.50, $4 a gallon for gas, $300 for fucking 10 things from the grocery store. Even
expensive.
when I was trying to find my place here, I spent probably a good 2-3 months looking around. It's just not feasible for anybody. If they wanted to buy a house now, you're screwed.
It's hard to live, day by day. It's hard to even get health insurance anymore for the hardworking people.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like small town Pennsylvania is kind of underrepresented by the media?
Yeah, I do.
Until now, what's up, guys? As you know, one of our mission statements here at Channel 5 is to give you guys a raw, unbiased, unfiltered look at reality, with a particular emphasis on certain places that aren't covered by the mainstream press. But before we hit the road and chase a news story, we like to use a service called Ground News, which helps us research corporate full figures out what's good to hear. That's W. On my way out of town to visit a serpent-handling church in the mountains of West Virginia, I noticed something interesting, which was the one and only house in Glitzen, adorned with in-your-face Harris wall signs, both in the yard, on the house, and inside all the windows. So I decided to give the door a knock to see if the occupants would be down to do an interview. There was one man and 2 women living in the house. The man did not want to be on camera, but the 2 women agreed to share their perspectives. The first was okay with having her face shown, but the second woman asked us to blur her out entirely, claiming that her physical safety would be in danger if the town's conservative majority saw her publicly disparaging Donald Trump.
Around here, I'd say everybody wants him, thinking he's going to bring back coal, he's going to bring back oil, he's going to bring back all this other stuff. Well, if he hasn't done it the first time around, he's using that just to get in office.
What are the promises he made about steel?
The only steel we're going to use in America is going to be American-made steel.
We are also going to keep U.S. steel right here in America. American steel. American steel. American steel.
Well, that wasn't true. The tariffs is another thing. I get it. I think that's a joke. People don't understand that all that's going to trickle down to us paying that tax. Us, not China or whoever else he says. You know, that we're not going to be responsible. Well, who else is? We're the last people to totem pole. It's going to go from here to here to here to here to us, and we're going to end up paying it.
When you say the bottom of the totem pole, you feel like the working class is what you're talking about?
Yeah, the working class.
Vote for Kamala Harris. Thank you.
What are some of the policies of hers that you like?
I live on Social Security. I'd like to keep that.
There are many seniors in our country that Social Security is their only form of income. His policy would actually render the Social Security fund empty, essentially, in 6 years.
I don't want any cuts in that. And
well done, xQc,
Really? Emotional, man? Really like it, man.
Roe should have never been overturned. I myself, many years ago, needed a procedure. It's up to the woman. And I like her ideas for helping first-time home owners.
As the price of housing has gone up, the size of down payments have gone up as well. My administration will provide first-time home buyers with $25,000 to help with the down payment on a new home.
I think that's a really good idea because, you know, there's a housing shortage. I like her ideas about the housing shortage because there is a big one. And I liked her idea about saving money for new parents when you have a new baby. I like those ideas.
Doesn't matter. As long as somebody's in the office to fix the shit, that's all we fucking need.
Channel 5 Live Worldwide, Hollywood and Vine.
Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News. Channel 55. We don't fuck with custers.
Yeah, it would help out a lot. It would help Kamala's overall appearance if she did the Joe Rogan thing. It's a simple concept. People don't really give me the credit for that take that they deserve. Because Joe Rogan, these people are very much on definitely more red than blue, whatever. Right? And for them, character is everything. It is everything. And if she was in that room and she had to speak for 3 hours straight, right, it would give them a good idea on where she stands as a person.
My house.
And it would do a tremendous amount of like, give me a lot of credit.